Hello. Okay, so we're back and we're going to do the next project, VPC traffic flow and security. So I cleared everything I had already done previously, so I'm going to do everything from scratch again. Hopefully I remember. And also we're going to do everything on our own again, see if we can remember it. So let's go. So first VPC. Welcome to the hardest version of this project. We'll give you overall objective. To keep this no guidance project really hands off. You won't find tasks or documentation here if you'd like to generate. Oh, okay. All right. Cool. So we're going to start with our VPCs. First, there's only one VPC here, so we're going to create one, and we'll call this Nextwork VPC. We're going to give it 10.0.0.0/16. That's a good chunk. We'll create VPC. Awesome. Next, we're going to create subnets. We have two. Next, we're going to create subnets. We already have 3 default subnets here. Yeah, so they're the default ones here. Okay. So we're going to create a VPC a subnet, and we'll call this public one. Okay, maybe let's choose the first one. A. The last time we just left it to AWS, so this time we're choosing that ourselves. So 10.0.0.0/24. 256 IPs. That's good. And let's create subnet. Awesome. Next, we need to create internet gateways. Let's see. I want to check the resource map and see how far. Okay, good. So we've got the VPC, we've got the subnets, and then the route tables. Oh, so it automatically created a route table for us. So let's refresh. And now we see a second route table, and that's VPC. Cool. Awesome. Next, internet gateways. We don't have one yet, so we'll create it. I'll call it Nextwork IG, internet gateway. Oops, I didn't make it. Alright, that's, yeah. Create one. Great. No, let's just pass it. Yeah. Actions. We will attach this to a VPC, the Nextwork VPC, right? Okay, so let's go back to internet gateways. It's attached to, okay, we've created it, but then we haven't created it. So let's come back here. If we go back to our VPCs and we check, we will realize at the resource level that we are missing something else. One more. Thanks to the route tables. And I think also, okay, so check the route table, hit routes, edit the routes, then we'll add a route to it. And we'll call this, make the 000, and then this will be internet gateway. So Nextwork. Perfect. So this is it. And now if we, let's see, have I done anything else? We have to create subnet associations. I almost forgot to associate this. Actually, no, let's come back first. Let's cool our horses. Yeah. Okay, so we have to, let's do this, save the association. So now the route table is associated to the public subnet. I think we're good with the rest. Cool. So now we have two route tables. Cool. Now if we go to VPCs and we check the resource map, we should find something interesting. Now we have been connected. Cool. What's next? Have we missed anything? I don't know yet. We've not even created an ACL, so obviously there's a problem. What's the next thing? We have to create a route table. Okay, cool. So let's go create a route table. So we already have this route table, right? But they want us to create our own route table. So I'll call it Nextwork route table. Now assign it to the VPC. We'll create the route table. Perfect. So if we come back and we check, you can see our subnet is associated with it. So, and over here, hold on. They're both associated with the other one. Okay, so if I click on this, I want to edit subnet association. If I associate it with this, it should move from the empty one that was there first to ours. So we have taken the subnet association from the first one, and now this belongs to us. Let's refresh. Same thing I haven't done. Edit routes. Oh yes, we need to add our own route. Okay, cool. So then here and then I think that's internet gateway, right? Okay, so our route now also our VPC has a route as well. Okay, that's good. Okay, so we created our route table. Next, we have to go and create our security group. But first, the subnet. There's one thing we didn't do. This allows that when we create like an EC2 instance or anything else, it should automatically get assigned an IP so we can go onto the internet. Else we'll have to do it manually, and we don't like that. Okay, so next is the security group. So scroll down to security groups, and there are two default security groups here. So let's create our own. Nextwork security group. Over here, I think I'll go up here and use maybe some guidance so I can get the name and stuff from the security group. Oh, yeah. Give me the, okay, good. Next to security group, and then this. And the VPC will choose ours. And for the inbound rule, do HTTP IPv4, and we'll save it. I think that's it. Why is the name not here? I'm confused. Okay, next is the ACL. Nextwork, Network ACL. Don't add it to our VPC. I'll create, and then inbound rules all deny, outbound rules also deny. And so we are going to edit this, right? Uh, add new rule, call this 100. Oh no, 100 and all traffic rather. Yeah, and save. And the same for the outbound rules. Then we're going to steal from that one. So it jumps here. Okay, so from here we know that for the default network ACLs, the inbound rules automatically allow everything, and the outbound rules also automatically allow everything. But for the ones that we created, it was at deny, 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 and then we have to allow, allow, allow. Right, so let's see. Add new inbound rule. I didn't say anything about adding an outbound rule. Yeah, it didn't say anything about adding an outbound rule. Basically, we allow all traffic. And the outbound rule as well. I think might as well do the same. Cool. All right, the next thing is we're going to launch our secrets mission. For the secrets mission, we're going to use the AWS CLI over here. So we connect. Yeah, perfect. And this time we're going to use a different one because it says we should use a different in a new region. So we're using EU West 1 as our new region. And we're going to create stuff. So we're going to start from here, EU West 1. So we're going to create 3 VPC resources. The first one being this, the VPC. The next one being an internet gateway. And the third one being a security group. Great. Now we're going to also open global view to try and see where everything is. So I'll have to wait a little bit for it to finish populating. In the meantime, let's change these. So the VPC, we will put it here. And then the security, the internet gateway, we'll put here. And the security group, we'll put in here. Right. All right. But before then, I'm gonna go back here. We've seen all the resources. This is the summary. So we have 368 networking, 51 security. And I guess if we come down here, if we go to the global search, we can filter by either the resource type or the regions. We're going to use the region. We'll filter by US West 1. Oh no, not US West. We'll use EU West. EU West 1. That's where our CLI is, EU West 1. And basically, this is a summary of it, the new region, and the names that we give to them while we created it. New region VPC, new region IG. Let's see if I can find it. Is that what it says here? Well, it didn't really give it a name, I see. Actually, it did. That's the value, new region VPC. And then the target, the value is new region IG. And the next one, it gave new region SG. Okay, so we found the 3 that we created. If for any reason we were to duplicate, let's duplicate this. If we go to our VPCs, we're not going to see it over here. But if we switch this one to EU West 1, we should see the ones we created. Yep, it's here. New region VPC, subnet. But we didn't create a subnet, but we created internet gateway, so new region IG, and then we created a security group, which is new region SG. Awesome. So now we're going to delete everything. So we're just going to copy this and come to the CLI and paste it. And it's going to delete the virtual private cloud. So if we come here and we go to VPC, refresh, it's gone. Next, we're going to delete the security group. Let's go see the security group, refresh, it's there, and then gone. So now if we check and we refresh the security group, gone. And finally, the internet gateway. And it's gone. And if we go to our internet gateways and refresh it, it's gone. Perfect. We're done. And now that we're done, we're going to come back and delete our resources. We're going to delete everything. And to delete everything, I'll just go to VPC, refresh everything here, and then click on this VPC and delete it. And that will allow me to delete everything else under it. So unlike the CLI, like the first project that we did, where because we had attached a lot of things to the VPC, we couldn't delete the VPC directly from the CLI because there were too many dependencies. But from here, if we delete the VPC, everything else we created alongside it is gone. So if I hit delete, we're going to delete the internet gateway, the network ACL, the route table, the security group, and then the subnet all at once. Okay, so I'll refresh this. No VPC. If I come to subnets, it's here, refresh, it's gone. Route tables, it's here, refresh, gone. Internet gateways, it's here, refresh, gone. Network NACLs, gone. What's next? Security groups, gone. So we have officially done it all. And now we're going to hit restart task complete. How? Why? I've done everything else. Okay, let's hold our horses. Let's go down. Mission accomplished. So I'm going to share the documentation. First, let's download the README. Yes. And then I'll download the PDF. Because why not? And I'll call it, what's the name of this project? Let's cancel this file. Let me go here. I mean, so I still need it. So I will, let's do this. VPC flow. Yep. Perfect. View documentation, share documentation. We download the PDF. Call it this. What else? I think that's it. So then I'll go to my GitHub repositories. create a new repository. I'll give it the name. I'll create it. And then I'll upload the README file. Commit the changes. And have a beautiful, yeah, a beautiful one. Cool. Next would be, yeah, I think basically that's it. So no, actually that's not it. I made a mistake. This project took us roughly 25 minutes, right? So I know in the documentation I was supposed to change something here to 25 minutes. Let's close this. Okay, mission accomplished. Share the documentation. I don't know, re-download the README. Yes, and then re-download the PDF. And I'll copy this, and I think I should maybe put some of my portfolio. Now if I go here, I have a beautiful portfolio here as well. I actually like this way better than I like the, oops. I like this way better than I like the PDF. I think I may start using these ones instead on my LinkedIn. All right, so we're done. Thank you for coming. See ya.